This video might look like a simple list of stocks, but what I am actually sharing with you is how my entire portfolio is positioned for where the market is really going next. Because instead of chasing hype, every stock here is tied to a specific technology or infrastructure trend that is already reshaping the global economy. Quick note before we go deeper, this isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling anyone what to buy or sell. This video is for education and research only. And like always, do your own due diligence and make decisions that fit your own risk tolerance. And we're starting with one of the most important trends of all, AI infrastructure, not the flashy AI apps everyone talks about, but the physical backbone that makes the entire AI revolution possible. Because while people love to talk about companies like Nvidia, the real long-term money is often made by the companies that sell the tools everyone else depends on. And that's why ASML is such a powerful example, since they effectively control the most critical step in chip manufacturing, building the insanely complex machines that companies like TSMC, Intel, and Samsung need just to make advanced chips in the first place. Using extreme ultraviolet lithography, a process so difficult and expensive that no real competitor has been able to replicate it at scale, which gives ASML near monopoly pricing power, strong margins, and consistent cash flow. And now they're re-rolling out their next-generation high-NA machines that cost more than $400 million each, which sounds risky until you realize that at a certain point chip makers don't have a choice. Because if they want to stay competitive, they have to buy from ASML, even if adoption is slower from some players like TSMC in the short term, while others like Intel move first. And that's the kind of asymmetrical leverage investors should pay attention to. But AI infrastructure doesn't stop at chips, because once those chips exist, they need massive data centers to run them, which is where companies like Frederick come in, quietly supplying the cooling, power management, and modular infrastructure that allows data centers to scale fast enough to keep up with exploding AI demand. And while this stock has already risen significantly, the real story is in the fundamentals, with revenue growth accelerating, profitability improving, and management doubling down on liquid cooling and acquisitions to stay ahead of AI workloads, even as investors debate whether AI itself could be in a bubble. Because owning Vertiv is essentially a bet that AI demand keeps growing, and if it does, the entire ecosystem around it grows too, which naturally leads to the next bottleneck. Nobody likes to talk about energy, because AI doesn't just need chips and servers. It needs electricity on a scale that most people can't even comprehend. And that nuclear energy is quietly becoming one of the most important investment themes of the decade, starting with companies like BWX Technologies that sit deep in the nuclear supply chain, manufacturing specialized components, fuel systems, and advanced nuclear materials for everything from defense to power generation, all while growing revenue, improving margins, and reducing debt, which gives them flexibility heading into a wave of long-term nuclear investment, especially as governments push funding into advanced fuels and new reactor technologies. Though investors need to understand the regulatory risks and long lead times that come with this industry, which is why the more direct nuclear power play, Constellation Energy, is so compelling. Since they already operate the largest nuclear fleet in the US and are signing massive long-term deals with companies like Microsoft and Meta to power AI data centers, even reopening facilities like 3 Mile Island because the demand for clean, reliable baseload power is simply too strong to ignore. And while nuclear still scares people emotionally, the data shows it's among the safest and cleanest energy sources available, which creates a disconnect between perception and reality that smart investors often look for. But not every opportunity needs a high share price, because some of the most interesting setups today are stocks trading under $10 that still have real businesses behind them, like Nokia, which is no longer a phone company but a critical player in network infrastructure benefiting from the transition to 5G, early work towards 6G, and even a strategic partnership with Nvidia to build AI-ready networks capable of handling the massive data loads AI requires, all while trading at a valuation that suggests the market hasn't fully priced in that future yet, though investors should always be aware of regulatory and patent risks. And then, there's an entirely different angle on undervalued stocks through Japan's banking sector, with companies like Mizuho benefiting from the end of negative interest rates improving return on equity, rising profitability, and renewed interest from global investors like Warren Buffett, who has been steadily increasing exposure to Japanese companies for the long term, making this stock less about short-term excitement and more about structural change in an entire economy. And finally, the most futuristic idea on this list, robotics, where global demand is shifting heavily toward Asia, which is why Hyundai Motor Group's ownership of Boston Dynamics could end up being far more important than most investors realize, since advanced robots like Spot and Stretch are already being deployed in real-world industrial settings. And as automation expands across manufacturing and logistics, companies with direct exposure to that growth, especially outside the crowded US market, could see meaningful upside even if investing requires a little extra effort through international or OTC access. And when you step back and look at all of these ideas together, the common thread isn't hype or short-term speculation. It's infrastructure, real assets, real demand, and long-term trends that don't disappear overnight, which is exactly how I'm thinking about positioning for 2026 and beyond.